Italian sports car maker Ferrari N.V. NYSERACE said on November 2 that its pre-tax profit rose 17% in the third quarter, to €202 million $235.3 million, on a big jump in sales of its high-profit V12 powered models. The strong results led Ferrari to boost its full-year 2017 earnings guidance. Sales of both 8 and 12-cylinder versions of the Ferrari GTC4 Lusso were strong in the third quarter. Image source: Ferrari N.V. Ferrari earnings. The raw numbers. All financial numbers are in euros. As of November 2, €1 about $1.16. Metric: Q3 2017 Q3 2016 change revenue $836,783,000 7%. Shipments 2046 1,978 3%. Earnings before interest and tax EBIT $202,172,000 17%. EBIT margin 24.2% 21.9% 2.3 percentage points. Net income $141,113,000 24%. Industrial free cash flow $147,178,000 17%. Net industrial debt $485,627,000 $142,000. Data source: Ferrari N.V. Industrial refers to cash flow and debt related to Ferrari's core auto manufacturing business, not its financial services unit. Net industrial debt is Ferrari's total auto-related debt minus its cash. Ferrari had €1.8 billion of total industrial debt as of September 30, 2017. How Ferrari makes money. Ferrari has three principal sources of revenue. The majority is generated by the sale of its famous sports cars and spare parts, but it also realizes revenue from the sale of engines to other automakers, notably Maserati and racing teams, and from sponsorship and other commercial activities related to its Formula One racing team, Scuderia Ferrari. Ferrari has several different car models, but for investors' purposes, they're best thought of in two groups: 8-cylinder models and higher-profit 12-cylinder models. The waiting list for Ferrari's newest 12-cylinder car, the 812 Superfast, already extends beyond 2018. Image source: Ferrari N.V. What happened at Ferrari in the third quarter? The story here was a good one for profitability. Ferrari's 3.4% increase in vehicle shipments from the third quarter of 2016 was driven by a big 27% increase in sales of V12 powered models. The 4-seat GTC4 Lusso drove much of the jump in 12-cylinder sales, helped by deliveries of the limited-run LaFerrari Aperta supercar. The gain was partially offset by the phasing out of the F12 Berlinetta. The waiting list for Ferrari's newest 2-seat 12-cylinder model, the 812 Superfast, extends beyond 2018. The company said sales of V8 powered models fell slightly year-over-year due to the phase-out of the California T, offset mostly by good sales of the 488 and new GTC4 Lusso T models. Ferrari's sales rose 5.1% in Europe, 5% in North and South America combined, and 7.1% in the rest of the world. Sales of cars and spare parts generated €605 million in revenue in the quarter, 72.4% of Ferrari's total revenue. Sales of engines generated €88 million in revenue, 10.5% of total. That was down 10% from the third quarter of 2016 due to the end of a relationship with a Formula One racing team and a decrease in deliveries to Maserati. Sponsorship, commercial, and brand activities related to Ferrari's racing team generated €124 million in revenue, down slightly from a year ago. The Ferrari team's revenue is down this season because its ranking in the 2016 championship results was lower than its ranking in 2015. That decline was largely offset in the third quarter by increased revenue from its sponsors. The team has been doing well in 2017. Ferrari's €147 million in industrial free cash flow fell from a year ago on higher capital expenditures related to its new models. Ferrari ended the quarter with €485 million in net industrial debt, down from €653 million at the end of 2016, thanks to that strong free cash flow. With 2 races remaining in the 2017 season, Ferrari's Formula One racing team is currently second in the standings, behind Mercedes-Benz. Image source: Ferrari N.V. Looking ahead, Ferrari raised its full-year guidance. Ferrari increased its earnings guidance for the full year. It now expects to improve on its very good 2016 results as follows: shipments of about 8,400 vehicles, unchanged from prior guidance. 2016 result 8,014. Net revenue of about €3.4 billion. Prior guidance greater than €3.3 billion. 2016 result €2.85 billion. Adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization EBITDA of about €1 billion. Prior guidance greater than €950 million. 2016 result €748 million. Net industrial debt to fall below €500 million. Prior guidance about €500 million as of the end of 2016, €653 million. Long story short, Ferrari expects its improved margin to boost its full-year profit gain.